How's it going, everyone? This is Ray Canaveri, and our basketball preview tour continues. Today, we're at one of my favorite basketball venues, the Raider Dome, as we preview the Orange Park girls. A year ago, they were 10-15. They're looking to improve upon that. They are a very senior-laden team with a lot of experience. Most of these kids, even the seniors, have been playing a lot of minutes over the years, and so they think they have an opportunity to make something happen this year. As usual, I visited with coach and players, and I started off with Coach Michael Neesmith. I'm here with Coach Neesmith. Coach, early on, basketball's been going just a short time now. Your thoughts on how you've progressed so far?
As of right now, we're pretty early in the season, but I think that we're on schedule for where we want to be at this season.
You've already had one game, off to a winning start. Always a good way to get the season going.
Yeah, we took on a tough St. John's Country Day team, and their head coach actually used to be one of our assistant coaches, so he kind of knew some of the things that we're going to run. But that just presented another challenge for us, and we were able to overcome it.
10-15 last year. What do you take out of last year that helps you come into this season?
A lot of injuries happened last year, but what'll end up happening, or what will happen, is we got a lot of experience, kind of understanding where we were at and understanding what we needed to work on and things that we need to get better in for this year.
I was going to say you bring back a good nucleus from a year ago and a lot of scoring.
Yeah, we have, I think it's 7 or 8 seniors that all played last year, and then we added a couple more pieces this year. So, we'll be ready.
With this group that you have here, what is it you think that will make you really effective going into the season? What is it about them that you can do that will be tough for other opponents?
I just think that this team here, there isn't any weakness in this team. We got inside, we got outside, and everything in between. So this year we'll just be ready for whatever comes to our way.
So I was going to say that would the strength inside and out be the strength of the team?
Oh, I think the strength of the team this year is just the unity. All these young ladies are playing for each other. It means more to them now than ever, especially with this being my senior's last ride. This is a family affair here at Orange Park.
Yeah, I know you don't play everyone in district, but boy, what a good district you have. You look at the teams up and down, you have quality.
Yeah, we tried to get everybody scheduled in district, even trying to this day to still get a couple people scheduled in district. But, for whatever reason, we still do play, we play a majority of our district. I think the only people that we don't play is First Coast and Beachside, but everybody else we play.
What would you like to see your team accomplish as you progress through the early couple of months and you do head toward district play?
I think that I would just like to see them be able to go ahead and take care of the things that they should take care of. There's some games that's on our schedule. It isn't about them winning the games or anything like that right now. It's just about them learning how to play with each other and, getting to the point to where when we get to district that we're ready to roll.
I know last year you played Fleming Island, dropped to them a couple of times. That's one of your rivals. Any other of the teams that you're looking forward to playing this year?
We're looking forward to playing everybody, but we don't overlook anybody. We play Buchholz tomorrow night here, and that's a scrappy team that we played down there at their house last year. So we're waiting to get them here in the Raider Dome.
All right, Coach, appreciate the visit. Good luck this season.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm here with Pyrrha Alexander, and Pyrrha, thoughts early on into the season?
I'm actually really excited for this season. It's my senior year, and most of the senior class is here, so I'm just really excited and hope we can just come out with a victory this year, honestly, and get a lot of wins and just play good team basketball, honestly.
Speaking of wins, you start out the season with a win over St. John's. Always good to get that first win of the season under your belt, right?
Yeah, of course. It was a good game, but we're 1-0 right now, and we're going to keep it moving.
Looking at that game, what do you think you guys did well, and what do you think maybe you can improve heading into game 2?
We had really good post play and really good ball movement. I think that we can crash the offensive boards more and start driving to the basket a little bit more.
And you personally, any individual goals you've set for yourself heading into the season?
Honestly, just leadership, being able to lead my team to victory and being able to motivate my teammates to get them to do their job as mine as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're one of the seniors on the team. How much of a burden do you feel on yourself to be the one to pick everybody up? And I don't want to say be the disciplinarian, but kind of get them motivated at times.
I mean, at times it could be a little bit of a struggle, but it is a role that I am accepting, and I'm glad to be able to take the role and just being able to help my teammates move along forward.
I know I coach teenage girls in soccer, but I know how it is. How's this group? You guys get along pretty well?
Oh, we get along very well. It's a good group of girls right here.
Anyway, I always like this question as your teammates try to make fun of you over there. The one question I like to ask players is any teams you're looking forward to playing this year?
We play Oakleaf on Friday, and it's kind of a rivalry game, so that's the game that we're probably looking forward the most this season.
I always talk to Coach K of the boys team. I think the Raider Dome is one of the best places to play basketball in the area. What do you think about the Raider Dome?
I mean, of course, look at it. I mean, it's not like any other, and I think it's a great place, honestly.
Awesome. We have your game coming up here shortly. We'll have a couple of your games this year, so we look forward to seeing you play. Appreciate the visit, and good luck this season.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm here with Autumn Neesmith, and Autumn, first, your overall impressions. I know you haven't done a whole lot because the season just started, but just how practices have gone, and I know you won your first game, so that had to be exciting.
It was very exciting. I feel like this year we have a really good team, and we're all very connected this year, and I feel like as we're 1-0, we're trying to keep up this streak and keep going.
I know, talking to Paris, she said that this group is pretty close and you guys all get along. You think that as well?
I do believe that. We all have our moments where it's a little...
You're teenage girls, come on.
Yeah. And we fight exactly like sisters, but we always protect each other and stick up for each other just like sisters as well.
What do you think this team needs to work on as you head in, obviously, to your second game and early on? Well, what are some things this team needs to do to improve?
I think overall we are pretty solid. I would say the biggest thing we need to improve on is obviously getting closer. You can never be too close to somebody, especially as a team. It just makes you better.
And then what are the things that you think this team is really strong at?
We have a little bit of everything. We got shooters. We have an inside. We communicate very well on defense, so it's kind of hard to say something that we're the best at because we're pretty good at everything.
I know you guys were 10-15 last year. Do you think maybe, because I saw you guys play last year and I thought you were pretty good, do you think maybe your record really wasn't an indication of how good you guys were?
I mean, we had some very tough times. We struggled a lot, and you could see that through our record, but I feel like this year it'll be very, very different, very much better.
And then finally, I always like to ask this question, any teams you have circled on the schedule that you look most forward to playing?
We play Oakleaf on Friday, and it's our rivalry game, but we can never count out a team, but I feel like Oakleaf will be a very big game for us since we only play them once, and it's a Friday night. Everybody's rowdy. Everybody's excited.
Appreciate the visit. We look forward to good things from you this year.
Thank you.
I'm here with Haley Revek, and Haley, first question I've asked everyone so far, same to you. Just your thoughts on how things have gone so far. I know it's early.
So far, we've been doing pretty well, but the defense has been falling short in the third quarter, so we need to pick that up. But other than that, we've been doing pretty well on offense.
I know watching you play last year a couple of times, a few of your games we broadcast, you're such a good shooter. Are you confident anytime the ball comes into your hand that you can pretty much knock it down from anywhere?
Yes.
And is that just something you've always been strong at, your outside shooting, or it's something you developed along the way?
I've always been strong with it, so whenever Coach Mike says the jobs, he always says that I'm the shooter because he knows that I can knock it down when it comes to the pressure.
All right, and question I ask everybody, any games you're looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to Oakleaf because we beat them in the preseason game last week, or the week before that, and we made them pretty mad, so they're going to come out with a vengeance.
I know you're one of the players who's played for a couple of years now. Do you feel kind of an obligation with some of the younger players to try to pick them up, and I don't want to say be a coach, but maybe an on-the-court coach?
Yes, definitely. I train them to be better shooters, to be kind of just like me, to fill my role whenever they get to be a senior. So, yeah.
Well, we really appreciate the visit and look forward to seeing some threes from you this year and some other good things.
Thank you.
That's another wrap on this preview show. Of course, we'll have the Orange Park boys and girls basketball teams on our live broadcast this year, but make sure you like all of our social media platforms. That, of course, is X, Facebook, and Instagram. And without a doubt, make sure you subscribe to the FSB YouTube channel so you'll know when all the games are coming on live. I'm Ray Canaveri. Until next time, so long, everyone.